stopping by. We're getting ready to play a Bee Gees song. We're going to talk about it first. It's from the album The Kid's No Good, and the song is One Bad Thing. It's a debut solo album by British musician Barry Gibb, following his departure from the Bee Gees in December '69. He announced in December he was leaving the Bee Gees. Robin had already left. So then Barry announced that he was leaving, and that left Morris. And so they all were pursuing their solo careers. And Barry began recording an album in February of '70. One Bad Thing was the single that this is, and it was written by Barry and Morris. This is something that I said on another one, that when they all split up and were doing solo, Morris was going between Barry and Robin, helping both of them. Morris was really a really important part of that group. He was the peacemaker, and he really kept things together. He's probably the reason why they got back together. He was going between the two of them, and you know, we got to anyway. It was recorded by Barry in March '70. They did another song. The album's not released. They discontinued it in favor of Lonely Days. He had said that he understood, or he was glad that this was not successful because of everything that was going on. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the song is about. We have a request for it's No We Don't. This is our daily dose of Bee Gees. One Bad Thing by Sir Barry Gibb. that was One Bad Thing, a 1970 solo track by Barry Gibb and co-written by his brother Morris. And it was during the brief period of time when Barry was exploring life outside the Bee Gees. The song reflects a breakup laced with betrayal and resilience. The chorus, "One bad thing leads to another. You don't need one more circus lover," suggests a cycle of toxic relationships and emotional chaos. There's a sense of self-preservation, and the narrator's walking away, not out of anger, but clarity. Barry has the lead, the harmony, and the backing vocals, and the song has a layered feel to it. It's a country tinged guitar, orchestral arrangement, blending folk rock with pop sensibility. This was supposed to be his second solo single after I'll Kiss Your Memory, but it was shelved. The whole album was in favor of Lonely Days. This, this was a progression in their music style. It still has a 60s flavor, but I've always said that so much of the 60s, there's some that obviously don't fit into to this category. The music is plucky. And when I say that, especially the guitars are plucky sounding. And he had an orchestral arrangement behind him, which wouldn't give you that 60s feel, but there is the lyrics and the melody will give you that 60s feel. Not, like I said, not necessarily the music, but the melody will. But it was coming out of the 60s, so. But Barry had said that this was unreleased, and he's glad that it was. He understands why it wasn't, because of everything that was going on, and he's glad it didn't. It wasn't released, and it wasn't a hit. As if it had been, we probably never would have had the Bee Gees. But anyway, let's go on and post this. Bye, y'all.